WiiDude83.
You're probably the only you're probably the only reason people are probably going to watch this video, I bet. Alright, well, we got a little special video here today. I have a list of characters I think might work in the Smash Bros. Series. And I invited Wiidude since he is a Smash Bros. Fan. I think anyone can really say that. So, you ready, Wiidude?
But as enthusiast.
Yeah. Well, here we go. First character on this list, I'm going alphabetical order here, so first character on this list is Amaterasu from Okami. So, what are your thoughts on her chance getting in?
Would love it to happen, but I'm saying no to that because mainly right now I think any further third-party characters is kind of dead now besides Snake for the fact of they're really hammering home this like 4 godfathers of gaming and whatnot, so I don't think any third-party character is going to get in there. Plus, we already have a Capcom representative of Mega Man. Even though I would love Amaterasu to get in, it's not happening.
Like, on a scale from 1 to 5, what chance do you think she has of getting in?
Like a 0.5.
A 0.5?
Incredibly low.
Incredibly low, even though you would love to see her in.
If I was to give a rating of how much I would want them in, probably I'd give her a 4 out of 5, probably.
Yeah. Alright, so next character we have Bandana Waddle Dee. What are your thoughts?
Bandana Waddle Dee, it makes sense for him to be in. I mean, he was 1 to 4 in Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Which I only recently played.
Knight coming back, and Return to Dreamland was one of the most successful games in the franchise, and also it's a Sakurai character. They're kind of, but I can see them definitely doing a moveset for it, but I think there's 2 factors that really hurt him. One, he doesn't really have much of a personality to really work off of, and it's a Waddle Dee with a bandana, basically, and also Waddle Dees are Smash Run, so the only defining feature between them would be the spear and the bandana. So, if he were to get in, he'd be hidden. No way would he get his trailer. So, on a rating scale, probably like I'd say maybe a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I kind of see where you're going with that. Personally, I would love to see Waddle Dee in. He is a Sakurai character, so I'm probably between 2 and a 3 on this one, actually. I would love to see him.
When Sakurai didn't work on it.
Yeah, I would love to see him in, but he does personally. Other than the
itself was created by Sakurai, but the spear weapon for him, that was all HAL Labs. So
yeah. Alright then, next character.
Next one?
It kind of makes sense because this character's game is coming out Wii U exclusive, but really, it might jump the rating up a little bit. Bayonetta.
Flat out not happening.
Yeah, I just put her on the list.
I already know because it's because I know where everybody's trying to come by, where it's a Wii U exclusive and Platinum games. Well, Platinum now does not have a good connection with Nintendo, mainly because they went to Xbox and now it's scale bound. Even though they are funding Bayonetta 2, again, I think any hope for another third-party character besides Snake is dead now. And plus, for the fact of there's the whole M rating thing and trying to keep a rating, low, and plus the game has been converted an E to M rating. Flat out not happening. So I'd say like a 0.25 out of 5.
Yeah. Even though she does have a moveset that work for her, it's just most of the rating and the fact that on Platinum probably wouldn't let her in. So yeah, I'm pretty much the same deal with you.
Platinum's main head basically told the Smash community to F off after so many requests for Bayonetta. He was just like, no.
I actually did not know that. Alright then. Next character.
He is quite infamous on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't really have a Twitter, so I wouldn't really know that much about it. I do have one, but I rarely get on it.
Alright, the next character?
Next character, probably the one out of this whole list that makes the most sense. Impa from The Legend of Zelda.
I think Impa does have a pretty big shot. I thought she would be replacing Sheik. Not like a Roy replacing Ike or something like that. Felt like just with the same moveset or whatnot, just kind of talent swapping it. But Sheik is coming back. But I think Hyrule Warriors does raise her chances because now we've seen all the different weapons that she can fight with. So maybe the big thing is she has to fight for the spot against Girahim.
Yeah.
That's the big.
To be completely honest.
Completely
honest, I'd rather have Impa in than Girahim. Even though Girahim would be another villain in a way, I just prefer Impa over Girahim. That and the fact I haven't beaten Skyward Sword. I got to the first dungeon.
For Impa, I mean, she is a reoccurring character in the Zelda series, but
there's only one time we've ever been.
I'd say like a 3 out of 5. Kind of in that maybe story. Yeah. Like it could go either way. I feel with Impa.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 probably the best to give her. All right then, let's see next character. Okay, CJ would approve of this. King K. Rool.
I think King K. Rool is extremely likely now. I used to think he wouldn't be, but one, we saw the Kremlings in there, and it's also, we got Little Mac in, so it proves that Sakurai is listening to American, audiences of what they want, and King K. Rool has been consistently one of the most requested characters in that. Besides, I think if you go on Smashboard, he is now the most requested character, and considering the whole
with the exception of Ridley,
more villains in there, and that he fixed the whole females in the roster problem, I think King K. Rool has a pretty good shot now. Yeah. So I'd say him maybe like probably a 4 out of 5.
Yeah,
I'm not saying.
What were you saying?
But it's extremely likely.
Yeah, I'm basically the same there. Although I haven't played any of Donkey Kong Country 3, and I haven't played the newest game yet, Tropical Freeze, because I don't have a Wii U, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm missing out on a lot of games, like the Wonderful 101. So
King K. Rool is the fact he hasn't been in a game in a long time. But I still feel like I'm not sure if that really holds up too much anymore because we get people like Game & Watch Rob and Sheik in there and Ike. So
yeah, I think King K. Rool probably, if any other Donkey Kong character gets in, with the exception of Dixie Kong, it's going to be him. Alright, next character. I have never heard a single person request her Kumatora from Mother 3.
Kumatora. Okay. I would love them to have another, mother character in there just because the series is not really going anywhere. The creator has said, the games are done as far as he's concerned. But we're not going to get Nick 10 in there, so I feel like
he looks too much now. Yeah, he looks too much now. What were you saying?
Kumatora I would love to have in there, but it's just an issue of one, playing different from Nets and Lucas, and I don't know, there's something weird about Kumatora, especially for the fact I feel like she's only gonna get in it if Mother 3 actually would get over here for her to have a chance, sadly.
Yeah. Nintendo, Mother 3 on Wii U Virtual Console.
Yeah.
Alright then.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat there. Alright, this next character, he has been a boss in Smash Bros. For probably the longest of time, and other than Melee, in some form of a glitch, he has not been playable, but why not make him playable in the next one? Master Hand.
0 out of 5, not
yeah.
even on the radar.
Yeah, I just put him there as more like a joke character. Like, you play as Master Hand, his alternate form is Crazy Hand.
No, No.
Yeah, I just put him there as a joke character, so I didn't even think he even had a chance. All right, then. I know you're tired of talking about this next character, but Ridley. Yeah, sorry I had to bring it up on you again.
Idiotic mess right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but all the comments I've been seeing against my video and against Ridley, wow, you guys are trying to stretch for Ridley not to be in.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane. I mean, I'm a person that didn't want Ridley in for the longest time, but after the Direct, but mostly after E3, then I really want him in, and I have a really good big hunch he's in. He's a main character of the Metroid series. He's a villain. He has been requested probably longer than any other character for Smash Brothers.
Hasn't he been requested since Melee?
For the fact, I mean, yes, Ridley is. They have shown Ridley, but you know, the way they showed him didn't really tell us much. Also, for the fact we haven't seen Ridley since the Direct, I'm pretty sure he's playable.
Yeah, Sakurai's probably just hiding him until release date. He's probably going to be an unlockable character, if anything.
I think unlockable character, but I think he's going to have a trailer.
Yeah, at least the trailer. The day before Smash Bros. Comes out, really gets announced.
This month it's going to be Ridley, and then right before the game launches in Japan, I think Shulk is going to get announced. That's how I think it's going to get announced, personally.
Yeah, I didn't even put Shulk on this list because I know he's going to be in. I just recently played Xenoblade Chronicles, and I loved it. I'm already halfway through my second.
So yeah, really, I still stand by my 5 out of 5 for him.
5 out of 5? Yeah, I'm 5 out of 5 as well. If he's in, awesome. That shut up the haters. If he's not in, and some people probably upset, but yeah. Alright. This next character, I'm not exactly sure, but yet, since Smash Bros. Has had at least 2 new Pokemon announced every Smash Bros., I decided to include this character in, and you probably know who I'm talking about. Can you take a wild guess?
Guess up.
Yep.
I'm saying no on this. It's a 1 out of 5 for me because here's the thing. Everybody is trying to point out the fact that Omega Ruby announcement of Sapphire gives him relevance. Here's the thing. That means Game Freak would have to pitch that. Because remember, what Sakurai said, he picked Greninja basically based off design, and they didn't even have a move pool for him. So that means that Game Freak would have to tell him basically 2 games in advance.
Yeah.
And this is when X and Y was just starting. Not to mention for the fact that Gen 5 was also big during the time of development. So, I just don't think that's going to happen. And gameplay-wise, also, Sceptile is a fast but aggressive Pokemon. But here's the thing, that's also the exact same thing with Greninja. So I feel like the 2 of them, gameplay-wise, would be a little too similar in order to put in. And for this whole thing that we need all 3 of the types of stars and whatnot, I don't think that applies because 1, that was all on 1 character in Brawl, and 2, we didn't have that in 64 in Melee, so yeah, I'm saying Sceptile is a 1 out of 5. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, I'm not really getting my hopes up. I just put him there because I thought maybe another Pokemon might be announced because the whole 2 new Pokemon added every single new game. Like in the first game we had Pikachu and Jigglypuff, then this game we had Mewtwo and Pichu, and then in Brawl we had Pokemon Trainer and then Lucario announced. So I thought maybe I just had him because the whole 2 new Pokemon every new game.
More Pokemon, it's going to be Jigglypuff returning and the possibility of Mewtwo coming back. I'm still a little iffy on him.
Yeah, I'm still a little iffy on him. I mean, I would like to see him back, but personally, I wasn't that good with him in Melee. Alright. Next character. From a game I haven't beaten yet, but I am really loving the game. Shantae. What do you think?
Oh man, Shantae would be a character I would be thrilled if she was in. But again, third-party character. She's not going to be Nintendo exclusive soon because of that CD Hero.
Yeah, sure.
And I mean, while she has dominated the DSiWare shop, she's also just not that big of a popular character. I mean, she is an indie character after all, so And again, I think any hope for a third-party character is dead. Her best chance is either being a third-party trophy or third-party assist trophy or something like that.
Yeah, kind of like how Rayman is.
So I'm gonna say a 1 out of 5.
Yeah, 1F. Yeah, I'm a little bit higher on Shantae because she did make her first appearance on a Nintendo console. So I'm actually just gonna put like a 1.5 or 2 out of 5 for me actually. As much as I'd like to see her in, I just don't really see her getting in, even though she would have an amazing moveset. There's actually 3 characters in the game that I think would make an awesome alternate costume for her. But yeah, I'm just not seeing her getting in. Alright then. You might remember seeing this in Rabbit Luigi's video, Travis Touchdown.
Again, the E10 rating, third-party character. But I mean, that whole theory of Travis Touchdown early on, it made a lot of sense back then, but now that we're getting closer and closer, I just don't think it's going to happen. Also for the fact he's our sword character, and
too many sword characters.
In my video on the Monster League, you know how I feel about more sword characters being in besides Schultz. So
yeah,
I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm going to say like a 1 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat too. Actually, a 1 out of 5. This whole list is just based on characters I would like to see in, but I didn't really post them about like what I think their chances. Just characters I'd like to see in. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to 1 out of 5. All right then. This is going along the third-party character, but I do kind of see it working in a way. Beautiful Joe.
But it is so, like, that is a 0 out of 5, not even on the radar.
Yeah.
He's a Capcom character, which we already have one. He's a third-party character, which I'm pretty much dead. And he hasn't been seen in a game in so long. He is not happening.
Yeah, he's not happening. I kind of in the same boat. He, of course, again, even though the character would have an amazing moveset, I just don't think they'd have a chance just because of the moveset. Alright then. Do you by any chance have any characters that you could think about that I didn't name?
Characters I would like to see in Smash Bros?
And don't say Shulk.
Or like characters I think that are likely, or
either one.
For characters I really want, I mean, most of my big picks have been done. Like, I think my last 2 big ones for characters I would want in are Shulk and Ridley at this point. You know, I just feel like they really deserve these spots. King K. Rool, I would like to see possibly, but I think more than anybody at this point besides those characters, the character I want a returning character, and I'm sorry, Mitch is not the one I want to come back. I want Roy back.
Yeah.
I want him back.
Even though it'd be 5. Even though it'd be 5 Fire Emblem characters. I mean, we already got 5 borderline 6 Pokemon characters.
I don't even ride into that many reps for a series or whatnot. I'm sorry, that's bullcrap, because here's the thing, okay? You know, Awakening has been the biggest boost of Fire Emblem existence, so for 2 reps in there, I'm perfectly. And also, I think Fire Emblem deserves that many reps because the rest of the world wouldn't even know about Fire Emblem if it wasn't for Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that is true.
So, but the main reasons why I want Roy back, it's been ever since Project M when they put him into the roster, because that game clearly showed that Ike, Roy, and Mark can all coexist and be different from one another.
Yeah.
And I know Lucina really hurts his chances, but I really want to see him reworked and done right. And also for the fact, his redesign that he got in Awakening just makes him look amazing, kind of like how I redesigned it for him. So I really want to see him back. I know it's not going to happen, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, unfortunately that is the same for me. I would love to see Roy back. He was my main in Melee, with the exception of Ness. Which I'm still surprised they haven't announced Ness yet. Ness is definitely coming back. I don't think anyone can deny that.
For sure, but he might be revealed a little soonish, or he might be a hidden character, and I think they might just reveal Lucas beforehand. Because here's what I'm thinking: just if they reveal Ness first, that still questions us about Lucas. But if they reveal Lucas, that also means Ness is back, basically. Because they're not going to cut anybody of the original 12.
Yeah, they're not going to cut any of them. Another character that I'm pretty sure everyone knows is coming back because of course we got the 2 assist trophies of this character, Wario. Everyone knows he's back just because of the assist trophies.
Hasn't been announced.
Yeah, that's the surprise. He hasn't been announced.
He might be a hidden character this time, possibly.
Yeah.
But there's not a doubt in my mind that Wario's coming back.
Yeah. Alright then, let me do something real quick. I'm going to pull up the Smash Bros. Website right fast, and then I'm going to go down the list of all the newcomers that have been announced so far, and I want to get your opinion on all of them. Alright?
Okay.
My thing says to start working here. I have Windows 8. Isn't it great? I'm gonna go from the bottom. Do what? Oh.
My accent is suddenly getting southern for some reason.
Yes. Well, I couldn't really hear it that much. I think the weather around where I'm at is getting kind of stormy a little bit, so I think it's kind of getting to the audio. Let's see here. All right then, you ready for the characters? All right then. Yeah, Wii Fit Trainer.
Okay, I think everybody's in the same boat of when we heard the Wii Fit Trainer was in the game, we were like, wait, what? Like, like, every character you could have put in, you put in the Wii Fit Trainer? And I'll admit, I didn't find out through the trailer. I found out through the developer direct. So it wasn't exactly a good reveal for me. At first I was very mad about it, but the more when I saw the trailer and the more I thought about it, the more I just love this idea, and I think it's brilliant that he puts in a character like this. And you know, I'm actually pretty looking forward to the Wii Fit Trainer, to be honest. But yeah, I think such a brilliant idea, and I can't wait.
I love her Final Smash. That's pretty much the main thing that's getting me to want to play as her, is her Final Smash.
Lost a little bit of its charm for me, but still a pretty good one.
Yeah, alright. Now for the one that everyone jizzes their pants all over, Mega Man.
But for Mega Man, at first, I actually didn't want Mega Man at first. I mean, it was one of those, I felt he would have been a great character in, and, you know, all that, but my problem was, mainly how Capcom was treating him. I felt like if we were to get Mega Man at that point, he would just be a version of Mega Man that we would all hate, and basically a giant screw you to the fans, pretty much. But when his trailer came around, you know, I was trying to figure out who that was at first, because at first my boss gave the Astro Boy, but like I knew that couldn't happen.
Astro Boy.
Because that's what Mega Man was kind of based off of. And also, I couldn't tell because of the height, because I thought if Mega Man got in, they would use like his Mega Man 7 or 8 size. But as soon as I saw that helmet came on, I just dropped my jaw and just started applauding pretty much. But, I mean, I'm really happy with Mega Man's inclusion. I liking that they're just going all out with all of the Robot Master abilities, and of course, his Final Smash is just brilliant.
Hey, let's say nerf the Metal
a lot of
Blade.
people were kind of disappointed with him, but I think he has a lot of hidden potential gameplay-wise. It's just we're going to have to sit down and really figure out what's going on with him. But overall, I'm pretty excited for him.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for Mega Man too, even though I didn't get into Mega Man until I got into college. I didn't grow up with Mega Man.
So excited?
Yeah. Alright then, now
Kind of.
kind of, yeah. Alright, next we have the Villager.
Okay, well, I felt the Villager's reveal was brilliant because, you know, like, we have one more final game to show you. Please take a look. Smash symbol comes up, here goes the Animal Crossing. I just lost it at that point. I was cracking up so loud. And I was like, wait, huh? And then I just kind of forgot about it until, like, Villager was announced. I mean, overall, when Villager was revealed, I wasn't too excited just because I'm not too big into Animal Crossing, but, where Villager really got me excited was, of course, you know, everybody going crazy with him on the internet and how he's a mass murderer, and also with Pocket, which still amazes me to this day, which...
Zelda, watch out.
Everything that counts as a projectile, you really don't think about it until Pocket comes into play, and it's just, wow.
Like the Phantom Slash from Zelda?
He's a little bit on my lower end of characters that I'm excited for, but I do really want to see what people do with the little guy, so, yeah.
Alright then, now, the one I was really wanting the most, actually, believe it or not, Rosalina and Luma.
Rosalina and Luma, was one of those characters I side mentioned on my list. I wanted Bowser Jr. in a little more because of the switchable characters, which we know is not going to happen, so I don't think he's likely anymore. But Rosalina was like my second pick for, you know, a character or whatnot. And I still remember that trailer, you know, at first thinking, wait a minute, like a Kirby Air Ride 2? Or then it goes to Mario Kart? Like, wait, is Kirby like in Mario Kart 8? Or like, what's going on?
And then you see Luma.
All of them like pulled up in the carts and whatnot. I was like, wait a minute, those are all Mario characters revealed in Smash Bros. Wait, that's DK's model. Wait, is this a Smash Bros. Trailer? And then it just goes to Rosalina. I'm just like, yes. And yeah, I was excited for Rosalina. And gameplay-wise, Rosalina just keeps impressing me all the time because it's overall like a good character on her own. I'd say a little, if it weren't for the Luma, like a little lower than Peach in just terms of quality of the character, but that Luma changes everything because she becomes a very technical character then. We have seen that she can get a metal Luma from the stream, which will be slower but more powerful, and also the Luma can be your Smash. Like, really, yeah, Rosalina is definitely one of my more excited newcomers, and I can't wait to try her out.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you. I really can't wait to play as Rosalina. Hopefully she's not an unlockable character, even though she is announced. For all we know, some of these characters might be turned into unlockables.
I don't think it will be too long, because there is that idea that when you unlock them in the 3DS version, you can just unlock them in the Wii U version, and possibly the two versions have different starting rosters, apparently. That could be something, but Rosalina really could go either way as a character you would have to unlock or have from the start. It could be one of the two. I don't really know.
Play on Rainbow Road on the 3DS and 5 times unlock her. Alright then.
Maybe. I don't know.
Now, I remember this being on your list. The good old boxer, Little Mac.
Okay. I have to describe what was going on during that trailer, because the stream for me was a little buggy, so I was like refreshing or whatnot. And then, right before my refresh, I see the Smash symbol come up. And I'm like, wait, with Smash, like, already, right at the beginning of the Direct? And, you know, like, Seven Chow, who was in the chat, is just, like, screaming, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? And then, of course, I see Lil Mac, just, like, jaws dropped, just staring at the screen, like, hey, what, it actually happened.
And then you start dancing.
It actually happened.
And then you start dancing.
Yeah, and, of course, my friend Ty, who's Robin Beyond now, Lil Mac was his most requested character, so he was just going ballistic at this, and seeing him in game just looks so good, and I love what they're doing with him, this whole idea that he's a beast on the ground, but he has pretty much nothing in the air. Like, I was surprised by how little he had when we actually got to play as him.
Yeah, that kind of hurts.
Overall, Lil Mac is easily one of my most exciting characters for Smash 4. Even though he might have been a little bit predictable, Lil Mac was one of those characters that should have been added in a long time ago, I feel.
Yeah. He's kind of gone down on the list because, believe it or not, in Smash Bros., I'm more of an aerial fighter. I don't really like fighting on the ground that much. But hey, maybe Lil Mac will get me used to it or something.
Depends on the character, and with Lil Mac, he's a beast on the ground, but like little bits in the air, it's just you gotta adapt to it. And plus, his speed on the ground is insane, so you'll be able to get from one part of the stage to the other pretty fast.
About 90% of these newcomers are outspeeding Sonic.
Well, only 3, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Lil Mac, Greninja, and Balzana, but yeah.
Speaking of Greninja, why don't you tell us what your thoughts on him are?
Okay, so, like everybody else, when that trailer came up, I thought that was Mewtwo at first. I was like, oh yeah, that's Mewtwo. That's Mewtwo. But then, like, it went back, and then he was charging up a blue spear or whatnot. I was like, wait, what?
I saw the Shuriken.
Orange spear or something? But wait, like, Lucario had that. And then it was when he flipped up, I was like, wait, Greninja! Wait, whoa. Huh? I was flabbergasted because I was, at that point, like, anybody from Gen 6, I was thinking Mewtwo was going to be the rep like everybody else. Greninja was not even on my radar at all. And just, like, out of nowhere, he's suddenly in Smash Brothers. But, yeah, I mean, it came out as definitely a shock, but a very welcome shock. But, in his gameplay, I love what he's done with it, and he's going to be a character I think you're going to have to really fear for, because holy crap, he looks amazing. He looks like a combination of Sheik and Falco, and that combination is terrifying to me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for a Gen 6 rep, easily I think Greninja fits the bill, and I can't wait to try him out.
Yeah, I'm basically the same way. Even though I didn't choose Greninja when I played Pokemon Y, I actually chose Finnegan. Let's see. Alright, we have...
Team Finnegan as well, so...
Yeah, but the sad thing is, unfortunately, Charizard is the one I got to level 100. I'm not even a fan of Charizard. I don't even have... Unfortunately, I don't have a Flame Shield. I don't have my Flame Shield with me.
Yep.
It's in the cleaners.
We'll get them with time, my friend. You will get them.
I'll summon Quarter God.
I don't even really... Boy.
I'll summon Quarter God, give him the Dio treatment.
Maybe.
Alright. Next one's, of course...
Oh, he might be running out of steamrollers, I don't know.
Yeah. Now
anyway, next character.
The Mii Fighters. What were your thoughts on their addition?
The feel for Mii Fighters was one of the most brilliant things I think they've ever done, and I don't really see them getting revealed and heading it away, but that fight was just incredible.
Screw Attack Death Battle.
When the Smash symbol came up on that, after like Reggie's nod or whatnot, I remember those petitions to get Reggie in the Smash Brothers, and when that came up, I was like, wait, actually do it. Like, and then I saw the Mii's on there. I was like, oh, okay, the Mii's. But for the longest time, I really didn't want them in, because I didn't think they would do them this way. I felt like it was just going to be stuff from all their games, like tennis rackets or like little foam swords or stuff like that. And I was just like, that is such a waste of development time. Like, I don't see the point in that. But now that they're doing them this way, with the brawlers, gunners, and swordsmen, and that you'll be able to fully customize them, that gets me interested, and I'm actually really looking forward to these guys. So, my one big issue is the fact we won't be able to bring them online, which kind of makes it feel a little like an afterthought in a way. I mean, we will be able to play with them on Friends, but, we're in towns, and also, from what I hear and whatnot, they're not going to be playable in tournaments, so it's kind of, what's the point in learning them? So, they're still on my a little iffy side on them with their inclusion and whatnot, but I'm still pretty happy about them. I just think it turned out so much better than I thought it would, so I'll let them slide, basically, for me.
Yeah, I'm basically the same. But personally, this is how I would order them in the way that would probably be my favorite to my least favorite. Personally, I go Brawler, Swordsman, and then Gunner. I am not much of a projectile person, unless I'm throwing an item, which is why I'm not that good with Samus.
Well, that's kind of ironic, because from what we've seen interesting that Gunner looks to be like the most original one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the whole irony of that. But
yeah.
I'm still wondering, like, what's their victory theme gonna be?
Something from Wii Party.
Smash Brothers logo as like their series logo, so.
Something from Wii Party. All right, then.
I don't know. I do know that they are replacing the alloys and wireframes as like the multi-man.
I actually did not know that.
Fight against, which makes sense.
I actually did not know that.
It was from somebody that analyzed the 3DS trailer, and I saw that, so it makes sense. They're easy to generate, and you know, they have these play styles in there, so might as well.
Yeah. All right. Now, before I go to this next character, since it was basically announced the same time as me, what are your thoughts on the amiibo or whatever it's how it's pronounced?
I don't know too much about it, so it's kind of hard to say. I mean, the idea of just having to train everybody and whatnot is kind of cool, but also the fact that we've seen that their stats increase or whatnot to beyond of a regular fighter, so it feels like they're cheating, kind of.
Yeah.
But I am going to collect these little guys, mainly because, for one, these figurines just look really cool, and, you know, I'm going to try and get my mains and whatnot for that, and every character is getting an amiibo for Smash 4, so that's going to be nice. I mean, I won't be too big into them, but I'm just going to get them for collector's sake, just because they look really cool.
Yeah, personally, that's me too. I'd probably just get them as a collectible. Alright then. Now, the one number one on your list, Palutena.
Yes. Yes.
No, quick question. Did you start dancing when she was announced?
Well, not dancing or whatnot. I was like just staring at the screen just to see what it was like. Like the hype recoil was insane. Like that lasted about a good, I don't know, like 9 hours or something to recover from that. But I mean, I knew she was likely, and especially after that video that I did for why Palutena would be in Smash before, to see her finally in was just so gratifying, and basically that they went all out for her, having the anime style that they did in Kid Icarus for those shorts on the eShop.
So does this confirm a Smash Brothers anime?
Nintendo video, my bad.
Does this confirm a Smash Brothers anime?
Okay, we're not getting a Smash Brothers anime. First off, we need a Kid Icarus anime. We need that first.
Yeah. Yeah, that even though it'd be awesome, yeah, we'd probably get a Kid Icarus Uprising anime first. Alright then. I remember seeing one of your videos about this character possibly being on the lowest, Pac-Man.
Well, first we still got more to talk about Palutena first.
Oh, you want to talk more about Palutena?
This is my number one most impressive character, you know? I'm gonna talk about this for a little bit.
Alright then, we've been going on recording for 38 minutes.
Sorry, what was that?
We've been recording for about 38 minutes. Almost 40.
Hey, keep going.
Alright then.
But, yeah, I was so amazed with what they did with Palutena, because, again, I thought they would just give her regular magic or, you know, give her the other uprising weapons. But to have her actually use all the powers and whatnot, it makes sense because she's the one that's controlling them forfeit the entire game, and, you know, also that's part of her power, and also that she's going to be able to customize all of them. That gets me really excited, and I'm so glad with her inclusion, and it's still easily my favorite newcomer, by far.
What are your thoughts on her final smash?
It's okay. I think it would have been alright maybe in like Brawl or something, but after seeing like its final smash, for the person that, you know, technically has power over it, you think hers would be like something a little bit more grand or something.
Yeah.
And it's okay, but I'm probably not going to be playing with Final Smashes anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me too much, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically the same way. Palutena, great character. Final Smash, kind of disappointing to me. Alright then, now we can get to Pac-Man. I can feel your enjoyment.
easily my least favorite newcomer, even after Lucina. Just because I feel like his moveset is just bland. I think he's really a chewing character when there are other Namco characters I would be way more excited for. Like even, you know, if I'm not excited for a character that way, I should be excited for them gameplay-wise. Pac-Man has yet to show me anything actually interesting about him that I just can't get excited for. And also for the fact that he's basically, after I said a thing that, you know, Namco won't get special treatment. Bull crap. Because Pac-Man gets 2 brand new stages. You know, Pac-Man alone is in the game. And Mega Man gets the same stage twice, and Sonic only gets a new one on the Wii U and a redone, and the same one from Brawl on 3DS. Yeah, Namco doesn't get special treatment. Yeah, sure. Also for the fact that they have several enemies from Namco games in Smash Bros. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pulling out a little bit of Pac-Man, but I'm still not excited for him, man.
Alright then, alright, next characters, the 2 Fire Emblem characters, Lucina and Robin.
So happy with this reveal, because not only was it not Crumb, which did bruise the Gamasu League, but it's one of my wishful thinking characters, and I did even say Robin and Lucina would be great characters to add in, and holy crap, we got them both. Robin I was rooting for because a lot of people in my comments just kept saying, well, Crumb can just use like all his upgraded classes or whatnot. But guys, Robin fits that bill a lot more since he is fully customizable and has access to literally every weapon. But since that they're going with the tomes and swords just because that's as a default thing, that's what every version of Robin will have. Yeah. And I really love what they're doing with Robin because basically the tomes will be only used for a certain amount of times, but then they'll recharge. And then the 11th sword will be used for all of Robin's smash attacks, and even he has smash attacks in the air. That's kind of insane. Yeah. But that can run out too. But so basically, the situation where both of them are run out at the same time, basically Robin becomes just as useless as Lil Mac in the air. So you really do have to strategize with him, which is wonderful because that fits right in with Fire Emblem, and it's kind of surprising that it took them this long to make a character like that. Yeah. You know, a strategic character from a strategy game, instead of just Mark, Ike, and Roy, who just kind of charged in with no real plan at all.
Sounds like the soldier from Team Fortress 2. Which I only recently played.
Yeah, I'm very excited with Robin, and, you know, the fact that we get both Robins is pretty sweet. With Lucina, at first when I found out she was a clone, I wasn't very happy, but, I have seen some stuff that does get me excited, mainly because it's been reported that Marth is much more of a ground-based character this time,
and Lucina's more of an air character.
His attack power is better on the ground and whatnot, but he is slower and his attacks in the air are not as powerful. While we saw with Lucina, she was a lot faster, and when she did her neutral air, you know, like the slash both sides in the air, when she came down, she had very little landing lag, kind of like a melee Marth. So what I think is actually going on is that Marth is a little bit like a Roy play style with the whole tip of the sword gimmick, and Lucina is more like a melee Marth, just with the sword power along the entire blade. And that gets me excited. Also for the fact Lucina is easily one of my favorite Nintendo characters now after playing Awakening, and probably one of my favorite
plus it's another female
characters in gaming in general. Yeah, I'm very excited with her. Definitely more excited than Misu Pac-Man, I'd say.
Yeah. Can I bring up a little thought that I had one time when I saw their announcement, actually? Think about this.
Go ahead.
What if Chrome is like an alternate costume for Lucina? And then if you pick the Chrome costume, instead of Chrome being in Robin's Final Smash, Lucina takes his place.
That leads to a lot of problems, because what if there's a third player that plays as Lucina?
Ooh, that is a good point there.
I'd say Crom, they made it very clear he's not playable he's not going to be playable in any fashion. Which I like to say one thing that I need to get this off my chest, because everybody keeps playing in that Sakurai said Crom is a bland character and wouldn't be original, puts in Lucina instead. Guys, read the freaking article before you say that, because then not only would Crom not really play differently than Marth or Ike and the main Fire Emblem Awakening rep, but also for the fact that Crom is a very bland character, which I completely agree. Don't get me wrong, Crom's alright, I guess, but he's not even in the top 20 most interesting characters in his own game. So I'd say Robin and Lucina are the far better choices in my eyes.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I actually wondered right when I first played Smash Bros. Fire Emblem Awakening for the first time. I actually thought Robin would have been a better character than Crom. I almost felt like Crom would just be like a stronger, slower Marth.
Yeah.
But
which made me even more mad, because that's basically what Roy became in Project M. And I want Roy, as stated before.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'd like to talk about anymore, but nothing really coming to mind. So I guess that's the end of this video. I'd like to thank Wiidude83 for joining me.
Yeah, never mind. Well, thank you for having me.
I'd like to say a big fan, and I look forward to more countdowns on your channel.
Thank you.
All right then.
I guess that's it. We'll see you guys some other time. Goodbye.
Yeah, possibly Wiidude back.